What's the word? What's the word? What's the mother word, man? Tap in, bro. Today, we here to talk about if Americans take America for granted after we see the people come down for the FIFA game and enjoy everything that America has to offer. Y'all get in here, bro. Like, comment, subscribe. Do that for your boy. Do that for your boy. Do that for you. See them arms? Do that for your boy. Now, if you know and if you don't know, boy, them things looking. Y'all see I'm slimming up, trimming up, baby. Oh, you feel me? But if you know and if you don't know, let me go and lace you up. Now, we had the FIFA World Cups FIFA World Cup come to America. And for some reason, the Europeans, didn't think that us Americans were giving. They didn't think that we were nice. They didn't think that we had a real culture outside of the propaganda that's been pushed through, the news circuits. They assumed that, we're into a lot of violence because that's what's glorified on TV. They thought that, everybody out here had guns, and that guns were just a bad thing. They thought, also that we didn't have enough stadiums in America to hold the crowds for these soccer events. But boy, were they wrong, man. Now, to find out that these guys and ladies hadn't enjoyed ranch dressing is mind-blowing. Maybe ranch dressing has an ingredient in it that, I guess isn't, friendly to other countries, whatever, and they just prohibit it. Or maybe it's been around and they just don't use it. But, here in America, ranch is used for a lot of things, man. I've seen a lot of people enjoying the food down here. And you see the examples of a guy came down here, ate some chicken and waffles. He went back home and ate some chicken and waffles. He was like, man, it's good, but it's not the same. The portion's not the same. Like, you seen guys out here drinking drinks, just from, let's just say, Whataburger, I think it was. And the drink is so big, and he's like, it's enough drinking here to feed, my whole family. I'm like, damn, we take stuff like that for granted. Now, is that why we obese? Yeah, but clearly other countries and other people would indulge in this type of activity if given the chance. And bro, that just goes to show you that the stuff that goes on in America, whether it be culture, music, food, just everything that we got in general, is the staple of the world, for the most part. Like, you come to this country and you're amazing. That's why you have the different ethnicities here, as you do now. And it's just amazing to see, bro. And, you see these guys eating Chick-fil-A. We, like, ride past Chick-fil-A every day, like, man, nobody want that. And he's like, oh, my bruv. Oh, my bruv. Oh, my bruv. That's all you kept hearing in these little videos, whatever. Oh, my bruv. Oh, my bruv. It's so good, bruv. Like, you see these little kids, from overseas in Europe. They were trying out foods before, this World Cup stuff came around. They were trying barbecue and stuff like that, man. It was just, like, crazy. They were trying Wendy's, eating this stuff. And it was just so amazing to them. Another thing that I saw was, in Europe, they don't have AC, like that. Like, and I was talking about this with my brother. Shout out to Ock. You feel me? We coming. I'm coming. I don't know who else coming. I'm coming, Ock. You feel me? But he was talking about how they don't have ACs like that in New York as well, because, if you have a modern home, whatever, like, it'll come like with an AC unit in the window or something like that. But most units that are older, don't come with AC units, and it's because of where it's placed at in the global, scale of things. It's in the northern hemisphere, and in the northern hemisphere, it's not really supposed to get that hot. But with recent temperatures doing what they've been doing, and boy, do I know, because I've been out here working in them. You feel me? how they've been doing what they've been doing in Europe, you know, they experiencing a lot of heat waves, and then New York as well. But in America, you know, we prepared for that. You know, at the end of the day, you know, we can go get AC units and, you know, do this and that. But you know, the Europeans, you know, experiencing something like this for the first time, you know, it's kind of mind boggling to them. And like they go down here and they just walk into a, you know, a store, you know, and they're like, oh my God, it's AC in here, you know, like, oh my God. Like, you saw one lady complain and say, I just missed the AC. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like, that shit we take for granted, bro. And that's why I tell y'all, dog, like, America is the best country in the world. You feel me? Like, I'm proud to be an American. You feel me? I need to go get an American flag tattooed somewhere. You feel me? I don't know. I gotta go get a cover up here soon, y'all. You feel me? As soon as them papers goddamn drop, drop this motherfucker. Give me something good right there. But yeah, man. I think it's a lot of things in America that we take for granted. You know, we're allowed to go out here and do so much that we really don't appreciate the freedoms that we do have. You know, now am I saying that the food that we eat is the best food, you know what I'm saying, as far as when it comes to health? No, but it's like in America, they let you make that choice, you feel me? Like, at the end of the day, it's your job to know what you putting in your body, regardless of how they word things or what you don't know. You know, ignorance is not an excuse, you feel me, at the end of the day. So, yeah, man, I think, bro, we just got to start appreciating our country a little bit more, man. These Europeans came down here and were like, oh my God, we had stadiums big enough to hold the FIFA games in the DFW. You feel me? Like, we could have, with the stadiums that we got out here, whether it be Allen, Duncanville, Cowboys Stadium, do they do soccer games at American Airlines? I don't know. We got a whole what that is, minor league team for the it ain't minor league, but I don't know what you call it, but we got a soccer club in Frisco, you feel me? And then you got Fort Worth out here, and then you got just all these stadiums that's around, like, that you can play at, bro, that hold, like, you know, enough people, you know, whether it be high school, colleges, UNT, UTA, SMU, you feel me? Like, it's so many stadiums just in the DFW area and the surrounding areas. Like, let's just say Texas. You could have held it all in Texas. You hear me? And they say Texas is bigger than a lot of countries in Europe. We know that now. They were going out here saying that the GDP for, you know, I think it was Mississippi, Alabama, one of our worst performing, you know, states, was, you know, bigger than some countries in Europe. So, yeah, man, it just goes to show you, bro, that we need to take advantage of the opportunities that we do have, you know what I'm saying, and also appreciate the country that we live in, bro, because other people come here and wish they could come back here, you feel me? But you gotta be a citizen, you feel me? Now, y'all get down in the comments and let me know what y'all thought about these reactions. I will be posting some in this video to see how everybody respond to them, and we gonna see what they do, man. Until then, I holla.